Welcome, curious minds, to another deep dive. Today, we're really unpacking a vital topic, something that's, well, reshaping the future of learning as we speak. And just before we get started, we want to mention this deep dive is brought to you by AI Opportune.
That's right. If you're looking for that front row seat to what's next in AI Opportune is definitely it.
Yeah, it's where, bold ideas meet actual innovation, taking emerging tech and turning it into practical tools.
Tools for founders, for creatives, really for any curious mind who's ready to build what's next.
At AI Opportune, it's not just about talking about the future, is it? It's about equipping you to actually shape it.
Exactly. We're talking startup strategies, smart workflows, the real know-how, the stories, the AI insights that, drive real results.
So if that sounds like your kind of conversation, and we have a feeling it probably is, make sure you subscribe to the AI Opportune newsletter. It's your weekly edge.
Yep, just head to insert link and stay ahead of the curve.
Okay, perfect. Now let's pivot. Our core mission today.
Understanding how universities can actually successfully integrate artificial intelligence into education, like really integrate it.
We're going deep on a specific example, aren't we? A proven framework from an institution doing something, well, radically different.
Absolutely. Forman Christian College University, FCCU, in Lahore, Pakistan. We're looking at their philosophy, their strategy, what it means for students, for faculty.
Think of it as a shortcut, maybe, to understanding a genuinely groundbreaking approach in education today, a potential blueprint.
Let's unpack it. So the landscape right now, AI in education, honestly, it feels a bit chaotic for many places.
Yeah, things are moving so fast, like incredibly fast.
Faster than most institutions can really keep up with. And the common reaction we're seeing globally, often it's fear.
Right. Tightening controls, trying to stop students using AI.
Exactly. Mostly
Right.
because of worries about cheating, academic integrity. Is the student actually doing the work?
Yeah.
It's a defensive reaction, really.
Understandable, I guess, given the uncertainty. Like trying to hold back the tide.
But that's what makes Forman Christian College University so interesting. They're in Lahore, and they've just taken a completely different tack.
Instead of fear, they've leaned in.
Totally. They've embraced AI, not as some kind of threat, but as a tool, a powerful tool for empowerment. And it's not just like a policy memo. It's fundamental.
A real philosophical shift. Where did that come from?
It seems to come right from the top, from their leadership.
Yeah.
Dr. Douglas Trimble, he's the vice rector for academic affairs there.
Okay.
He put it very clearly. He said, and this is a direct quote, "Very commonly, institutions are trying to prevent their students from cheating or prevent their students from using AI. At Forman Christian College University, we have chosen to adopt a positive approach
A positive approach.
because we want our students to be AI prepared once they graduate and enter the marketplace."
Wow. Okay, that quote really says it all, doesn't it?
It really does. It lays out that positive, proactive stance. Focus on preparation, not prevention.
They're thinking about the workforce, about what comes after university, not just reacting to the tech itself.
Exactly. And their whole strategy, this framework they've built, it seems to rest on two main pillars. Pretty straightforward, but really effective.
Okay, so what's the first pillar? How does that change things in the classroom?
Pillar one is all about teaching AI collaboration, not just consumption.
Collaboration. Not just using it as a tool, but working with it.
Precisely. This gets right to the core of how AI can open up new possibilities, especially for careers down the line.
So it's a pedagogical shift, like changing the fundamental way teaching happens.
Absolutely. Think about traditional methods. Often it's about producing original work entirely from scratch.
Yeah, the blank page dilemma.
FCCU is rethinking that. They actually encourage students to use AI for initial drafts, brainstorming ideas, getting that first layer down.
Like giving them a superpowered assistant for the grunt work?
Kinda, yeah. But, and this is the key part, how do they stop students just outsourcing their thinking?
That's the big question. How do they ensure real learning happens?
That's what they call the human differentiator. The students aren't just hitting generate and submitting. Far from it.
Okay.
They're then trained, quite rigorously, to refine what the AI produces.
So the AI output is just the starting point.
Exactly. It's not passive.
Mhm.
Students have to dive in, think critically, look for bias, check the facts, and crucially, add their own creativity, their analysis, their voice. They have to elevate it.
So the goal isn't just knowing how to prompt an AI.
No, it's much deeper. It's teaching them, as they put it, how to think with it.
how to think with it. I like that. So like for a research paper, maybe AI helps with an outline or a rough draft.
Yeah, explore some angles quickly.
But then the student's job is to critique it, build on it, add original research, shape the argument, making it their own.
You got it. The student is still the lead scholar, the thinker. The AI is a powerful assistant, but the human drives the quality and originality. It's a critical distinction.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Okay, so that's pillar one, collaboration, thinking with AI. What's the second pillar?
The second pillar is, honestly, maybe even more revolutionary in practice, because it tackles something often missed.
Which is?
Faculty first building institutional AI fluency.
Focusing on the teachers.
Yes, because for any of this AI integration to actually work in the classroom, to be effective and ethical, the faculty have to be comfortable. They need to be proficient themselves.
Right. If the instructors are unsure or resistant, the whole thing falls apart.
Exactly. And that's where a lot of institutions maybe stumble. They focus on student policies, but forget the educators.
So FCCU saw that. They realized they needed to bring the faculty along.
They did, very deliberately. They set up a really robust, multi-phase faculty development program. It was run by their own Center for Learning and Teaching.
Okay, a dedicated program. And what were the results?
The results are, frankly, extraordinary. They've actually achieved 100% AI literacy among faculty.
100%. Serious.
Well, 100%. Across the board.
Wow. That's huge. How on earth did they manage that? Universal adoption like that is incredibly rare. What was the method?
It really is remarkable. They use what they call a cascade model.
Cascade model.
Yeah. So it started with a select group of faculty. They got intensive AI training, not just basics, but deep practical stuff. They even got support from Auburn University in the U.S.
Okay, so an initial cohort got expert training.
Right. But then these faculty didn't just go back to their offices. They became internal champions.
Spreading the knowledge internally.
Exactly. They were equipped to scale what they learned across the university. They ran workshops, offered support, shared their expertise, and, importantly, their enthusiasm within their own departments.
Creating a ripple effect.
Precisely. It cascaded outwards.
That sounds like a really smart, sustainable way to do it, building capacity from within rather than just top-down mandates or one-off workshops.
It's a potential blueprint, definitely, for other places looking to make a real, lasting shift, investing in their people first.
Okay, so you have students learning to collaborate with AI and faculty who are fully literate and comfortable teaching with it. What does this mean for the students after they leave FCCU?
Well, it means they graduate with something more than just academic knowledge. The university talks about fostering career resilience.
Career resilience? That sounds vital in today's, rapidly changing world. How does this AI focus translate into that, into a real edge?
It gives them a significant competitive edge in the job market. Think about it. They're entering fields where AI is becoming more and more integrated.
Right, everywhere.
And unlike many peers who might just be vaguely aware of AI or maybe only use ChatGPT for an essay draft once,
Yeah.
FCCU graduates understand how to actually harness it ethically, strategically, effectively, in a real work context.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Imagine, say, two marketing graduates applying for a job. One knows AI as, like, a fun tool. The FCCU grad understands how to use AI for market analysis, for generating campaign ideas, for analyzing data, maybe even for ethical considerations around AI in marketing. They know its power, its limits, how to weave it into workflows.
So they're instantly more valuable. They require less training on how to use these emerging tools.
Pretty much. Whether they go to jobs or research or more studies, they're not just AI aware. The key term is AI ready.
AI ready. That's a powerful outcome. They're prepared for the future of work, not just the present.
Exactly. They're equipped for a world where AI is just increasingly there in every field. They're set up to lead, not just react.
So zooming out, what's the bigger picture here? Why does this FCCU story matter beyond Pakistan?
Well, from our perspective, AI Opportune sees FCCU's model as a genuine beacon for higher education globally.
A beacon. Why?
Because it's such a clear example of proactive, positive adaptation. So many institutions are grappling with AI defensively. FCCU shows a path forward based on empowerment.
And that aligns with the idea of, practical innovation, upskilling people.
Absolutely. It connects directly to those core values, empowering people through tech, preparing them for future relevance, building an ecosystem where AI isn't feared but mastered.
It feels like they're setting a kind of gold standard then, combining ethical thinking, teacher empowerment, and really focusing on the students.
That's a good way to put it. a gold standard for how higher education can evolve with intelligence, not just react to it.
So to kind of wrap this up, FCCU isn't waiting for the AI wave to just wash over them.
No, they're actively riding it with real intention. They're not just teaching AI tools.
They're teaching readiness.
Exactly, readiness for an AI-driven world. And in doing that, they really are reshaping the future of education, certainly in Pakistan, and potentially offering lessons for the wider global South and beyond.
It's genuinely inspiring, a story of foresight meeting action.
Definitely. And it leaves us with something to think about, doesn't it? For you listening right now.
Yeah, a final thought.
In this world where AI is constantly changing jobs, industries, everything, what does real readiness actually mean for you in your field, your work, your learning?
How can you, like the students at FCCU, cultivate those skills to think with AI, to collaborate, not just consume?
It's about being proactive, isn't it? Learning, adapting,
Yeah.
benefiting from these powerful tools.
Because, as we always say, the future belongs to the curious.
So do subscribe to AI Opportune. Keep learning, keep building, and keep leading with AI.
Until next time, stay curious.